going on, everyone? Going to be doing a weird painting tonight. That's the goal. We're going to be doing a weird painting, getting my audio set up so I can have some words in my head. So here we go. Let's go to our YouTube channel. And let's see, view channel. Here we go. So we're going to be working on a weird painting today. This isn't the weird painting. We're going to be doing a different one. But this is the start of something different. The start of something new. Something different, something new. As far as overall painting style goes. And I'm going to be work today on talking much quieter, much more chill, so that I don't upset the people I live with. So let's do this. Let's see. Here we go. Pretty much done with this one. It's kind of like cartoonish but disturbing at the same time. The problem that I have with this painting, compared to the person that I was aiming to study, is the fact that this painting lacks beauty. It lacks a nice aesthetic. And although I think it's an interesting take on what I'm going for, could be neater. It doesn't have like a it's just kind of gruesome and ugly, but it doesn't have like a beauty to it. For lack of a better term, I use the word beauty loosely. So here we go. We've got gonna pull out one of our 20 by 24 canvases, and we're gonna start with this. It's a pretty big, getting to be a bigger canvas. And it's gonna be one of my first triptychs. So it's gonna be a series of 3 paintings on featuring the similar subject. And just gonna pull off our supplies for now. What am I making? Danny Blackler. We're gonna be making a series of triptychs. It's gonna be a weird painting. Potentially weird. But we'll find out. We're gonna leave this as a surprise, what my next painting is. If you follow my videos, you can probably guess. You know, if you've watched my last video, hint, hint. But, Yeah, hint, hint. If you've seen my last few videos, you could probably guess what I'm going to do, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. We're going to leave it as a mystery. You know, it used to be that artists really kept their studio spaces really private. So, you know, I feel like although I've allowed people into the studio space, I want to at least keep some things somewhat of a mystery. So that's what we're going to do here tonight, is we're not going to say outright what exactly it is that we're going to be painting, but just know that it's going to be a triptych, which is a series of 3 paintings together on a similar idea. Okay, let's get this out of the way. And here we go. Let's see, what color do I want to use? Can you sud? Can you sud? What does that mean? A triptych. A triptych. So Triptych or Tryptych is how you spell it if you want to look it up. But a triptych is just a series of like 3 paintings that are on like a similar subject matter. And let's see, I want to grab a nice big brush here. But you know, we use this brush that we cleaned off yesterday that we started using. And how do I want to do this? We're going to go with a pink-red carpet. So let's grab our... We're going to grab our palette knife here. And let's go... Bring this red down a bit. We're going to pull out our white. Let's grab a different palette knife for our white here. Where are all my palette knives? Here's one. Yes, here we go. And we're going to go like this. And let's grab this. We're going to need a lot of this paint, actually. So let me grab some more of this red here. We're just going to squeeze a ton of white. We're going to take this whole section of paint here. So I got a problem because all my paint right now is like really clunky. My surface for my paint isn't smooth. So right now there is right now I can't just scrape off the surface to get the paint. I gotta like be more gentle with it. Or I gotta be more rough with it by finding the specific scraping around. But let's see, I need my tube squeezer. What happened to my tube squeezer? Where'd it go? There we are. This tool comes in pretty handy right here. You can probably get like another 10% of every tube that you use by getting a tube squeezer. So it's don't put my finger in there. New canvas ready to destroy. Exactly, man. New canvas ready to create chaos. To be a harbinger of chaos and destruction. My last painting was so ugly. It was so ugly that it was brilliant. So ugly yet so brilliant. Just kidding. All right, here we go. Let's grab some more of our white paint right here. We're just gonna mix this in. I want like a off red pink color here. Maybe add a hint of blue just to kind of neutralize. All right, let's just use this paint that we got so far. We're gonna go with like rule of thirds here. Let's bring this down right on top. I'm gonna aim for a rule of thirds here. So let's grab. Let's oil up our brush a little bit. And let's use some Gamblin. Use some of this, baby. Just try to rule of turds. You got the 3rd month badge. Hey, dude, awesome, man. Thank you for being around for so long, man. Appreciate it. Speaking of which, I finally picked up the box. I think I just need to get your address, the address that you need me to send the material to. Obviously, don't post your info here. I'll get to you on Instagram at some point. But I finally got a box to ship the paintings. So we're going to use some Gamblin solvent-free gel. Lay this in there. And here we go. Just going to mix that into our substance here. And that just loosens up the paint a little bit. We're going to go up to the 3rd here. Maybe like a halfway point. What am I thinking? We're going to go right around 3rd, 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 3rd. A little bit above a 3rd here. So So let's use this color. Just want to keep this nice and spreadable. If I keep it spreadable, I can manage the paint better and just keep this like on a nice wet surface. Really helps a lot with the spreadability of the paint. And all right, cool. Sounds good, man. All right, let's use this. Oh no, some of the paint from my my easel I was painting yesterday got into this at the bottom here. Just bringing down our base color here. Bringing this out and down. I have some color on my easel from yesterday and it's coming off on the bottom, but that's all right. Not bad. Not a bad thing. So this is a 20 by 24 painting here that I've got. You know what? We're gonna go or do another one because this is a triptych. It needs to pretty much look the same. So I don't want to do different colors later because if I do different colors later, the colors might not match as well. So my goal right now is to do all three canvases and get these colors nice. But I really like this color that we got going on. This Pepto-Bismol purple. It's not quite Pepto-Bismol pink. It's got a little bit more of a blue to it. I don't know if there's probably a name for it. Hot purple maybe, I don't know. I don't know the name of every color on the planet. Magenta? Oh yeah, I guess you'd call this like a magenta too. Yeah. Magenta, there we go. Except I think it's a little bit more purple than magenta. You know what's crazy about colors is like, you know, what you might call one color, a company, so companies can actually like copyright or trademark colors. So they might like take magenta and then make it like a couple shades darker and then call it their own version, name it their own color, and then trademark it for something. Pretty wild. So there's like such, I don't know how many possible color combinations there are in the world, but it's a lot. What is going on with this mouse here? Here we go. You know, I should just get all my canvases ready right now instead of turning them on one at a time here. Let me pop open one more canvas. My biggest fear in the current situation is not to like have so much time in between each painting or between each section that the colors don't match. It'd be nice at some point, you know, to have like a studio and I can have like 3 of these going at the same time, so you could just kind of like keep an eye on all 3 at the same time. But that might be a while. Or it could be really soon. You never know. You never know. If I manage my space better. But yeah, if you're gonna make a triptych, something in a group of 3. So here we go. Pop, pop, pop.
Oh, pretty. Pretty color. I like that. That's different.
Huh?
I like that.
Oh,
It's
you do?
different, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I like that color.
I think it's kind of graphic. Gruesome graphic.
It is, really?
All right, so let's smooth out this piece right
And
here.
then, get the whole image.
What?
Maybe, oh, I'm looking at it the wrong way. Oh my God, that's your hand.
I can't hear you.
Stop talking.
I'm gonna smooth this out. And let's try to match the actual got some of this on top here. So I guess this means we're gonna have to make this the bottom. And let's figure out how, let's see, we're gonna mash this up. Mash this up, and boom. Mash this up. And then here we go. You can see some of the marks that came off. That's okay. So let's see, we're gonna go do this one next. Let's put this one aside here. So we could probably just stick this on the back of our canvas here for now. Back of our easel. And get moving on our next one. I don't think I'm gonna be able to bring this down, so let's just see how this works like this. Let's grab some of this, grab our paint. I'm definitely gonna need way more paint here. Get some more mineral spirits to loosen this painting up. All right, we're going to take this, make sure that our paint's nice and loose. Just so we can get that spreadability here. And here we go. And this is a problem because I need this red, just a little bit of the blue, I should have mixed much more paint. Let's do that again. Mix much more of this paint. Grab more of this blue here. Gonna mix in our red again. What red were we even using? Ah, here we go. We're gonna use this. I'm gonna use this quinacridone rose. Let's get some more of this spreadability with our Gamblin solvent-free gel. And we're gonna mix this up again. So let's grab some more of this red. Bring this quinacridone rose in here. And we got a problem because now this is like too pink. So what do I need to do now? Let me grab some of this blue. I'm gonna do a little dab of ultramarine blue. It's so hard for me to like judge exactly how much paint I'm gonna need to like mix a certain color. So if I don't make enough, the problem that can happen is that you don't get like the consistent color. And just a hint more red, I think. It's a little bit darker, so we're just going to add a hint more white. All right, that's good. Not too bad. Real question is it gonna, how does it compare to the, you know, the other one? So I may have to like go over this again, all these colors again, with a nice like, nice consistent color over the top of them. All right, here we go. I will say this one specifically looks much more, the paint feels much more consistent and laid down thick compared to the next one. Well, not compared to the next one, compared to the first one. So let's take a look and just see, you know, a little color comparison here. You know what, I think the colors are close enough that you can't really tell the difference. This one's a little bit lighter. So let's go, before we do another one, let's do our third one. We're gonna match them up because this one's gonna be our central one. So I want to match these two up. As far as the length goes, this one will be left. Let's see, how close is this? Are we a good match here? Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So let's go bring this. And plop this down. And here we go. All right, so this will be section number 2. And let's go like this. Let's bring this all in. Here, we're going to bring this all in together here. There we go. And yeah, in a sense, I'm allowing some of the colors to just mix while it's on the canvas. We try to bring in some more of these colors here, add a little bit of blue. Interestingly enough, I think the camera can tell the difference between the shades here. But I don't think the eye really can, unless you're really just good at differentiating color.
It just got really loud then.
You're loud.
Yes, I have to be. Can't hear me.
And here we go. Trying to spread this purple around here. So we can get some color consistency. Scout, psst, go. All right, now let's see. Let's try to compare our colors here just to make sure. Yeah, you know what? They're pretty close. This one right here, I think maybe a little lighter, but close enough. So what did I say was going to be the middle one again? I think this one's going to be the middle one. So let's go ahead and put this to the side here. And now let's do another color. Let's see. And we're going to go ahead and just make sure we get all the paint off on this brush here. Canvas boards. Yeah, these are panels. Yep, these are canvas panels. That is what they are. All right, let's clean off this brush here. We're gonna go. All right, now for our next trick, let's do this. This color, we're gonna clean this off. Clean. Oh, this palette knife has so much paint on it. I'm gonna wipe that off right there. You never know when you might need it. Scout. Scout. Scout, you're going down. Come here. Can't be up here, dude. Too much paint. All right, let's go with a.
I just want to know if you're using the paint pot she got you.
Can't hear you.
Melissa wants to know if you're using the paint pot she got you.
Melissa wants to know if I'm using what?
The paint pot she got you.
Not right now.
Have
But I
you?
have, yeah.
Oh, okay. All
For
right.
the
That's
for
what
the
she-
watercolors.
Okay, that's what she wanted.
Let's see. We're gonna go. What do we want for our next color? We're gonna go for some. What color walls? Let's go with
Hey, stop it. Hey.
actually, you know what? Let's go with a cad yellow light. We'll go with a cad yellow light, find a good spot to place this down. This top corner right here. Use a bunch of the cad yellow light because we're going to fill a lot of space with it. And I guess if we grab some of this purple, it'll neutralize it just a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a huge glob of this yellow here. Maybe even more here. Let me grab even more of this color. Don't want to make the same mistake as last time. Try to find our white here. I want to try to neutralize it with just a little bit more purple, a little bit more of this purple that I got. Let's see, let's add a little bit of this pink blue. That might help, just a little bit to neutralize it, to dull this color down a little bit. It's still like a highlighter yellow. It's still too much. I'm gonna dull it down a little bit. And let's see, maybe we can add, let's grab this, dull it down even a little bit more. Let's just do a little bit more. I'm gonna use so much white here. I use way too much white. And actually, let me drop in a lot of this. I throw in some of this Gamblin solvent-free gel. Squirt in some of this oil here, just to give it a bit more spreadability. Actually, a lot more oil. And let's mix this up a little bit better. Create our little concoction of paint here. Ah, that is some nice spreadable paint. And I think we have like a dulled yellow. Yeah, oh, that's a nice dulled yellow. I spilled some on the floor. But here we go. Get some of this nice dulled yellow color. And here we go. Let's you know what, I'm gonna do this a little bit quicker, a little bit differently. So I got another surface over here. And I want to put on a big chunk of this on each surface, just so it's there. So now we've got just enough to just get it nice and spread out. So here we go. Let me add some mineral spirits here. Let's grab some of our paint straight from the canvas here. And I still need more paint. Thought I would have had enough, but still gonna need more after this. So hopefully, I guess the goal is to just try to keep the colors pretty consistent across across these three canvases here. Just want to get as close as possible before I do the final touch of the line here. Just, you know, before I finalize these lines, before I finalize the lines, I think what I want to do is I want to go over all the other canvases first. feels like Lakers colors, huh? Go Lakers. All right. Let's see. You're gonna swap this out. How do we want to do this? How are we gonna do the swapperoo here? Here we go. Oh no, what's going on there? Stop leaking. What is going on there? All right, here we go. It's leaking. This leakage should be pretty easy to fix, but for now we'll just, maybe we might even keep it. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Let's grab a little bit more of this color here. Pull it right off of our device, whatever you call this. What is this? Palette knife. Yes. Sometimes I forget words. So just gonna stain this area right here. Let's see, we got one more. Gee whiz, how late are you this time? You're not late at all, man. You're right on time. The show doesn't start until Bowinator enters the room. This is when the show really starts. All right, so here we go. Got canvas number 2. Let's just see how it looks. You can tell one canvas is a little bit darker, but it's all good. We're gonna keep it going. Might even add more color at some point. But let me brush away this little area right here. Let me see what I can do about brushing that away.
No.
I'm gonna go.
Get lost. Those are frozen, Scout.
Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have Should have used like one of these brushes for use different brushes for the different areas of color. All right, and then here we go. We're gonna put this down. We're gonna swap out our third canvas here. So we're working on 3 paintings right now as a triptych, which I'm so glad I know how to use that word. I didn't know what a triptych was like 3 months ago. But a triptych is basically just a series of paintings that come in threes. If you've ever looked at a museum that has like a little closet where the 2 doors open and there's a painting in the center and there's a painting on each door, that is a triptych. That is a triptych. So here we go. All right, we're gonna go right into here and just spread, 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 spread. And honestly, I could probably use my left hand for this. I like to switch up my hands once in a while. Just to work the different parts of my cranium. Is the cranium a skull or is that the actual brain? It's actually kind of tiring to use my left hand. So I haven't figured out how to be efficient with it yet. There we go. All right. All right, here we go. Skip. Da, 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 da. And I think now is the time where I can start to fill in this space here. And let me see how we're going to do this. All right, here's a good brush. And here we go. So this is like a really flat, shorter brush, making sunrises or sunsets or both. Here we go. Whatever you see is valid, man. Whatever you see is valid. Whatever it is that you see is totally valid. And now let's grab our next canvas here. This is going to start getting tricky because these canvases are there I go again, not finishing my sentence. I have no idea what I was going to say. Oh yeah, because these canvases are like, the paint goes all the way up now, so when I hold them, when I pick them up, something happens to them. Yo, Bowinator, didn't you say you were doing some sculpture? How's that coming along, man?
What is a scrambler?
All right, and here we go. We go to number 3. Can't remember which one was supposed to be in the center. Probably should have marked it or something, but whatever. I'm gonna go put this off to the side here. I think this one's the left one. Yeah, this one's definitely the left one. I can kind of figure it out. Yeah, your sculpting went well. That's good to know, man. All right. Okay, so here we go. Now for the actual painting part, but I don't know if I should actually paint into this right away because, you know, I might need to wait till it dries. This might be a multi-day project where I just let it dry first. Let it dry for like a day or two, and then go into it. But let me get some of this paint off. Just do a couple layers of it. Uh-oh. Oh, he's sitting over here by the door.
Why?
What's up with him?
What are you going down there?
I think he's mad. Do you think he's sad that I took him off the table?
Probably.
Huh?
Probably. Yeah. So, can't eat for a little while. The burgers are frozen. So I was gonna say that.
Got a sculptor in the room. Good old Bowenator the sculptor. All right, let me see. So this one is gonna be the piece that goes on the side. So this one's the left, the other one's the right. This one's the left one. I'm gonna put this other one in the middle. I'm thinking. I'm quiet now because I'm thinking. I didn't plan these paintings ahead of time. So I'm trying to think of how I actually want this to look now, which I probably should have thought of sooner, but it's all good. Oh, Scout's over here. Hey, Scout, are you okay? You can't be around my paints, man. Hope you understand. Okay. What should I do with this section now? Let me experiment and just start building this out of it. I'm gonna take our purple and our blue. No, how should I do this? Now I'm going to take a smaller brush and I want to sketch away some of what's going on here. So this is going to be the central figure here. We're fill the space from third to third. So this figure is going to be right around here. Okay. Just doing the basic sketch right now. Maybe give it some more mass here. Got third. No, this needs to be a little higher. Is that where we're ending? Yeah, right around there. So I'm going to sketch out the basic figure first, and then start to modify it. I don't know if y'all can actually see it, but I can. All right, so this is going to come up like this. Let me see how we're going to work this. Let's grab our brown. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go for. What color should we go for? Want like a fleshy color. Let's bring back some of that pink fleshy color, the rose blush that we had from yesterday. I should probably put a few colors out here. So we're gonna go with the rose blush. Bring in some more white. Oh, so much paint. All right, so I got my white. Maybe grab a little bit of blue here. It's a Prussian blue. Actually, Prussian blue might work. And we're gonna go with let's use some black. And some yellow ochre here. Let's start with a base layer of this fleshy tone here. Let's see how we can work in some of this. Mix in some of our whites here. Let's grab a little bit of the black here. Yes, we're going to go in with our black now. Let's see, how do we make this work here? Let's do some dense black right in here. It can be hard for me to figure out how to how to make this work the way that I want it to. It's not supposed to be a pretty painting. Maybe we should get more aggressive. Some aggression with our materials here. And the worst case scenario is we'll have to come back to this sometime in the future. Let's grab some of our Prussian blue here. Grab some white. Maybe different shades of this blue here. Hey babe, are you waiting on me for dinner or no?
No, I'm waiting for them to defrost.
Huh?
I had put them in. They were in the freezer.
Oh, okay.
I'm only shouting.
No, I'm just asking.
Okay.
I don't want you to wait up for me.
No, I'm not. They would have been cooking if I had frozen.
Just checking.
Yeah, it's fine. Check them out.
Let's grab some ochre.
Steak freezing these.
I do like how these colors are actually coming together, though. I'm actually surprised by that. Let's actually use our finger here. Do some finger painting.
Huh. It's kind of cool.
Let's go clean off this brush. Let's get a pale, one of these pale pinks, a little bit of ochre with our pale pink here, and get into our body right here. Maybe add a bit of red. We're going to go with a purple here. We're going to go with the blue for our shadow. Let's just go all the way down this side, which is Yo, take care, Bowinator. And let's go. Let's go with some blue. Maybe some gray, blue color. Go. Grab this red here. Grab some nice white. Let's smudge these colors up a bit. And you know what? I gotta say, I am surprised at how this is going. It's going much better than I thought it might have. Something needs to be fairly neat in this, so let's do something. There's always something that should be like a little bit of a flex. When I say flex, I mean like, you know, showing that you can actually paint. I think that's what a lot of really good artists do. especially if they go towards like, you know, more abstraction, is that they always do something that like shows that they can actually do like paint technically, even if like, you know, they'll throw in just a little bit of a hint. I'm gonna grab this black here. We're just gonna go down with this. And grab some of his ochre. Oh, look at all that. It's kind of cool. I like that. I could dig this right here. Let's see. I'm gonna add some shadow, like a little. Let me go with a smaller brush here. Go with a smaller brush. Where's all my small brushes? Here's one small brush. I got one small brush. All right. Gonna symbolize a little button nose somehow. Let's go with Prussian blue here. We're just gonna make this part of the body just disappear pretty much. Let's go with our black. Let's add some white highlights onto this baby. All right. Uh-oh. Drop this in the white. So let's see. Something about Francis Bacon that I notice is like everything is really tight. He never has anything that's like the edges are always really clean.
I'm gonna ask you something. I'm gonna ask you something.
Yeah.
Do you want a double, a triple,
Double.
or 2 hamburgers or 3 hamburgers on a bun?
How big are the patties?
Normal?
Are you smashing them?
No, because they were frozen.
All right, let me just get a double, please.
Okay.
Thanks, babe. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome, welcome. You're almost done.
And yes, these are Francis Bacon studies.
You're almost done.
Okay, thanks, babe.
You're welcome. doing? Waiting for your dinner? Isn't I already fed you? Yes. I see that. Yeah. I see that.
Clean off this brush here. We're going to go white along the arm. Hey, Scout, back!
Get into the paint? Here. You
All
have
right,
to eat it now. Want me to put it in the microwave?
Yeah, just stick it in the microwave for a second, please. Thanks.
You're welcome.
And let's see, we're gonna go bring in some white into this. right, I like this. I actually like where this figure is at. So we're actually going to we're actually gonna take a break. Actually, I should probably clean up. It's 7:34. No, we're gonna take a little break. We will be back. I'm gonna put this on mute while I take a little food break. But I want to keep painting. I like where this is at. So let's go. Just gonna go look at some of my other paintings here. I'm gonna put this on mute for a minute. All right, so this is the beginning of the first of the two triptychs. There are maybe a couple things that I want to tighten up before I move on to the second part of this. Second one. Let's see. Go ahead and scrape this down. All right, let's put this here. And you know what? What I want to do? I want to add some red into this area.
Stag and stag. Stag and stag.
And then, oh yeah, because I kind of erased this into the... I did too much erasing away right in this section, so let's add some color into here. Bring in some whites. And we want to bring in some blues, of course. Now let's go. I'm gonna build these each one by one. Let's see. This is the central one. That's our central one. Uh-oh. Maybe it's not our central one. Let's do the one on our left here. So I'm gonna put this down here real quick. Now we're going to do our next set. You know what's interesting? Earlier I was a little concerned about earlier I was a little concerned about like composition of this one, but I think it's gonna be okay. So I need to try to start this one the same way I started the last one, so that, you know, there's like a consistency as far as the look goes. And the way I did start it was with the little basic sketch here. So if I'm going to go rule of thirds, you know, I want the rule of thirds would probably be right down in this central area like this. But we're going to follow the look that that so just doing a basic sketch right now. All right, let's close this up. We're going to grab our red and some of our ochre. We're going to find like a dark brown red here, just to start with the hair. Get like a basic sketch going here. Actually, I don't like this color. We're gonna go bring red, blue. Let's bring this blue in here. And let's see. Clean off this brush here. And let's get our fleshy tone. Start with a little bit of a fleshy tone here. We're gonna go I like to capture at least some of the figure. Maybe lighten this up with our white. And let's try to find a good highlight. We're going to get another highlight right over here. Let's grab some blue here. We're just going to go right into here. We're going to mix this with some black shadow as well. All right, clean this brush off. Let's keep going. Let's find a little purple highlight. Let's find a dark blue, Prussian blue highlight. Let's try to find some on the face here, just to get a shadow. Could probably go into here too. let's see. We're gonna go.
It's not a tree.
Let's go with a ochre, pink ochre. No, that's not a good color. Excuse me. I'm gonna clean this off. I don't like that color that's happening.
Come on here. Come on. Come with me. Simba, come on. Come on, I'll brush you to come over here. Simba.
And let's go with the white highlight right along the top here. All right, let's start blending some of these sections here. I'm gonna go, let's take our handy dandy, whatever this is, sponge. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna use a sponge for this part. We're gonna use one of our rags. I think a rag might be better for this. This rag's a little hard. All right, and let's go. The bottom's gonna have black. Our bottom here is gonna have black. And let's find other areas to add black here. Let's grab our white. Oh. Let's go with some of the red here. Let's bring this, and we're gonna go up with this. Up with this fleshy tone. And let's see, how do we use? What do we feel like using right now? So this seems like a fun brush. So this brush is like super rough. As you can tell, it doesn't have as much give as it used to. So I like the roughness of this. So I think we're just gonna just dab in certain areas here. See, that's why it's good to keep your brushes. And you know what? I don't want to mess up the hair here. The hair looks like the hair looks kind of funky, so I don't really want to make it look all red and everything. So let's tighten up this hair. And let's see, I can add some black around the hair here. You know what, if I add hints of yellow, it might actually look pretty good on the jeans here. Just like hints of yellow. And let's grab some of this yellow here. Actually, we're gonna dump a lot of yellow right around the edge here. And let's go smudge this up. We're gonna smudge some of this. And let's see, we're gonna go. We're gonna go find some shadows. I think it needs some more blue here. And I think there needs to be some things that are rounded, rounded a bit more. Or at least, actually, no, not rounded. I need something pointy.
But come on, it's gross. Come on, let me do this. Come on, it's up. Good boy. That's a good boy. They're gonna go in the litter box.
Here we go. You know what we also need? We're gonna go into this section right here and just swirl it like that. And you know what? Let's go into here. You know what I need? I'm gonna grab some of this. Let's grab some of this white here. You know what? Let's exaggerate this. Excuse me. All right, you know what? We're gonna go for our third one. Got one more. Got one more. So let's put this to the side here. And then that'll wrap up today's the step one. Pretty much just step one here. What?
I found the clock.
Yeah?
It's in the bedroom.
Nice. Good. And then let's go, I want to brush in some of this down here kind of got messed up a little bit. So let's try to find the shade here. There we go. It's a little bit darker, but that's okay. We're gonna, it's near the bottom anyway. You know, all my materials are kind of clumped up right now onto my palette, so that's not good. It makes things very confusing and messy. So we're gonna clean up a little bit. With limited space, gotta find a way to make it work. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go clean off this brush right now. All right, we're just going to sketch the same exact way we've been doing it. And we're going to go pretty much just let this sit, and it's similar to the last one where the quarter of it is going to be let's see, try to find our shapes here. And just sketching away with whatever material we have right here. All right, just getting this basic sketch, and let's get right into it. We're gonna go start with a lot of black. We're just gonna start with some black here. Let's go with this black blue. Grab some more of this black, and we're gonna come around. I love painting with black, my goodness. love painting with this color. Just creates so much. There's just so much like. This is such a wonderful color. Love painting with black. So this is all pretty much just the starting of all this. We're not like, you know, we still got a little bit more to go even after. We're gonna go bring in some red here. Grab some blue. Let's actually bring in our red here. And we're gonna go we're gonna go scrub our white here. And grab some more white. I'm gonna go along the top of the head here. Grab our pink here. You know, we're gonna let this sit like right around here. Let's grab this white. We're going to start building into our whites here, in case you couldn't tell. We're going to go along the top of the arm. And we're going to go super dark blue right in between the leg right here. Let's grab our white here. And let's go find a red. Let's go build in our blacks again. We'll build in our blacks around the body here so that we don't see any yellow. And let's see here, some white highlights.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Huh?
That one's cool.
Yeah, you like it? Thank you.
She's doing some kind of yoga move.
Huh?
Yoga?
Something like that.
I'll wait till your turn.
And here we go, triangle. All right, let's do some strategic smudging. Actually, no, before we do that, let's give some shape to some of the things here. Kat, are you going to bed right now? Kat, are you going to bed right now?
No.
No? Oh, okay. All right, time for a little smudge work here. Let's go. You know what? I want to add some color as I smudge. I don't want to just smudge it without. Let's try to find our blue here, just a hint of blue. You know what? That might not be good because it's going to give us too much purple here. Let's grab something else for the face here. Do some face smudging. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing smudges, we're gonna do something a little different than we usually do. Cat, I'm streaming.
Can they see me?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Oh, well, I thought I was supposed
Well,
to
they can't see you because this is in front of it, but just letting you know, in case.
I checked it out. It looked fine.
Can't see you right now, but just letting you know.
All right. Good.
Let's do a face swirl here. Maybe let's do a little. Let's tag on some of the white here. We're gonna tag on the white line here. And let's go. Gonna dab this in. And let's actually use our yellow here. I don't want to use too much yellow, but grab our white, go along the top of this. This is interesting. I like this. And what is this? We're gonna go, let's grab our purple here. We're gonna come around. Let me see if there's a way I can add some hint of the face.
Over there.
Somewhere to add some blue highlight. Let's see how what we can do about this face. There's something to be done about the face. Just flattened it out a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's add a little bit of a highlight right along the top of the nose here. Let's go. Flatten up that face. Excuse me. Let me go. Actually, probably need some more white. Let's do some of that with white here. Let's take some of this. We're just gonna go scrape down with some of our white here. Let's see, a little bit more. This face needs just a little bit more work. Let's go with a smaller brush. Just add some nice white highlights. Actually, you know what? Let's bring some white highlights into here. That'll really strike it up a little bit. You know what? We are. We're gonna take a break on this for the night. Clean out some of our paintbrushes here. Oh, my paintbrush is so dirty. But we were wrapping up now for sure. We're gonna let this sit. Actually, you know what? This painting is like off center. That'll probably be the first thing that I fix tomorrow. This brush, oh, this brush has so much paint on it. I know for sure we'll be working on this in at least a couple more days, but for now, I'm gonna put it on pause, clean up, let the paint dry a bit, and just see what else we could do afterwards. When the paint's started to, after the paint has started to dry off a bit. All right, so let's see. That's gonna be like that. me get a photo of this. All right. Well, with that, we're done, everybody. Thank you, and have a great night. I'm going to wrap this up.